Authorities have confirmed that rapper Blueface was stabbed inside a Los Angeles boxing gym. Various news organizations, including the Los Angeles Times, CBS News, and TMZ, have reported on the event. Keep watching this video to see what really happened at the boxing gym. Blueface was at the Kaminsky Boxing Gym on Reseda Boulevard, working out in preparation for a boxing contest that was supposed to take place in October. Blueface posted the following on his Instagram story: "I will not be able to fight on October 14th. Today, an unknown somebody stabbed me in the back. Will not recover in a timely manner." Also, his Instagram account was updated with video from a security camera that showed the events leading up to the stabbing incident. In the video, a guy seen wearing a white tank top and blue pants attempts to approach Blueface until Blueface's trainer, David Kaminsky, intervenes and puts himself in the way of the confrontation. Soon after that, Blueface seems to go up to the other individual while still wearing his boxing gloves and delivers a series of blows to the head of the other individual. The film then pauses just as the guy seems to get something out of his pocket. According to trainer Kaminsky, emotions began to rise when the suspect said, "I'm gonna kill you," at the rapper upon storming into the gym. Kaminsky further claimed that the guy stabbed Blueface in the leg before running away. Thus, Blueface was injured as a result. According to the Los Angeles Times, a representative for the Los Angeles Police Department stated that authorities responded to a complaint of an attack with a dangerous weapon in the area and that paramedics transferred a victim who had been stabbed. A spokeswoman for the Los Angeles Police Department said at the time that the suspect left the scene. After what is believed to have been a violent altercation, Brandon Henry Snell found himself at the center of a criminal investigation. Snell's activities on a fateful day led to his arrest, and he was subsequently booked on counts of criminal assault with a dangerous weapon. It was none other than the rapper Blueface who was involved in the altercation during a disagreement at the Kaminsky Boxing Gym. A worrisome development occurred due to Snell's apparent participation in the fight, which led to severe repercussions. According to reports, in the aftermath of the event, he surrendered himself to the police after realizing how serious the situation was. As a direct consequence, he was taken to jail by the authorities and detained there until the outcome of the legal processes. Those individuals present during the conflict had a clear picture in their heads of the specifics surrounding the precise sequence of events that took place while it was taking place. Blueface and Snell were shown in the video having a physical confrontation while the rapper was wearing boxing gloves. In the middle of the tense situation, Snell seemed to pull back for a moment before pulling something out of his pocket and approaching Blueface, ultimately leading to a stabbing. Although this pivotal moment was not captured on camera, the aftermath was clear from the photographs that showed Blueface's leg covered in blood and afterward bandaged. According to trainer Kaminsky, Snell entered the gym in an agitated mood and made threatening statements before the altercation. The event showed how important it is to stay in control and calm in potentially dangerous situations. But it also served as a timely warning of what can happen when tempers boil over. The stabber was taken into custody and charged with felony assault with a dangerous weapon after an alleged episode of violence. The news organization also said that Snell was freed after posting bail the next day. In addition, Blueface reportedly shared a video to Instagram that shows him in a reclined posture and telling his little kid that his leg hurts really bad. People attempted to contact Blueface's manager, Whack 100, to get more information on the event and an update on the rapper's present health. However, they did not hear back from Whack 100 right away. TMZ has acquired a recording of the call that was placed to 911 after the rapper Blueface was injured at the gym. The event was exploited to build up excitement for an episode of Crazy in Love and also forced Blueface to postpone a boxing contest that was scheduled for October. The audio from 911, on the other hand, provides a rather jumbled image.
Somebody call 911 because my neck is hurting really, really bad. I might not make it.
It seems that the proprietor of the fitness center in issue is the one who placed the call to the emergency services. Following the statement made to the dispatch operator that someone stabbed my client, it seems there was a communication breakdown. It seems as if the proprietor of the Kaminsky Boxing Club was unable to fully hear the dispatcher's queries in the audio clip that was provided.
What is the emergency? To listen. What is the emergency?
He stabbed my client.
He stabbed or shot?
Huh?
Shot or stabbed?
Stabbed.
As a result, the guy becomes irate with the operator and demands that they provide emergency medical services immediately. His irritation is further growing as the dispatcher tries to adhere to the procedure and goes through the normal dispatch questions. Nevertheless, emergency services were ultimately called, and the suspect was immediately taken into custody. In addition, it seems as if Blueface is making good progress in his recovery from the leg injuries he got during the incident. Blueface has been dealing with legal issues of a different kind, apart from the consequences of stabbing in the gym. The rapper said earlier in the week that a Child Protective Services representative had visited his residence. As a result of a viral stripper video featuring his 6-year-old kid, Child Protective Services has opened an inquiry against Thotiana rapper Blueface and his home. A report from TMZ states that Los Angeles sheriff officers had been called to Blueface's residence around 9 times, but the video that was taken of him having strippers in his home while his underage kid was there prompted an inquiry by the Department of Children and Family Services.
Are you gay? You ain't gay, right? My man!
Thus, this was the cherry on top of the cake. Because the Department of Child and Family Services hasn't had much success in reaching its subjects, 6-year-old Javon J. Porter is still living with his father at this time. On the other hand, Blueface infuriated the internet after releasing a video to his Instagram story bringing strippers over to his home, although other children were there. The report from Madame Noir said that the strippers were near Javon. Also, the dunderhead was dismayed that his kid was more concerned with snacking on potato chips than he was with the strippers twerking their asses off. After following his son into the pantry, Blueface questioned his son about his sexual orientation. In the video, he can be heard calling out to Javon, "Son, come here, booty cheeks, and you're out here looking for chips," he said. "You don't happen to be homosexual, do you?" The youngster gave a firm nod of his head. Blueface learned that users on social media disapproved of the improper question that he asked the youngster, which resulted in his wanting to make up for his actions, ultimately worsening the issue. He asked Javon once again on camera whether he was homosexual, and then released the footage online. After the youngster said no, the father questioned whether the child, who was just 6 years old, whether he understood what the word gay meant. His son Javon gave Blueface a confirmation of his suspicions by claiming that he didn't. Blueface said, without elaborating on what he meant, that he would be upset if the kid turned out to be homosexual, but that he would still love him. While the video featuring strippers led to an inquiry by DCFS, officers from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department have been called to the rapper's residence in San Fernando Valley due to noise complaints. Also, a number of his neighbors called the police to report noisy parties and fighting that were taking place at his residence, which prompted the police to respond. Share your thoughts with us in the comments section below if you believe that Blueface may have suffered more severe injuries from the stabbing than he did. And that wraps things up. We appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.